All right, we are on lesson 9, and it shows us a picture of some birds and asks us to say, what do we notice and what do we wonder? I noticed that there's some birds, obviously, and that those birds are going in and out of a birdhouse. And I also noticed that this birdhouse is built like a rectangular prism. And we have used those before when we were finding volume. So I kind of wonder, how big is this birdhouse? Is it big enough for the birds? So if we move on to the next page, that is exactly what the question is wanting us to do. Now let me increase so we can see the numbers better. Okay? Now, it says that I have different types of birds that use different types of houses. And the table gives me the recommended birdhouse box sizes for various species of birds. Okay? Now, the first one, a chickadee. It says the dimensions of the floor of its birdhouse, is 4 inches by 4 inches. And its height is 6 to 10 inches. So, let's see. If I was going to find my volume, I know that volume, I'll just write it over here. We know that volume is length times width times height. Okay? So, they tell me that the floor of the house is 4 inches by 4 inches. If that's the bottom, then that's its length and its width, isn't it? So we would have 4 times 4, and then its height could be anything from 6 to 10. So I would work this volume problem, and then I would work this volume problem. So I have 4 times 4 is 16 times 6. 6 times 6 is 36, so I carry my 3. There's where I got my 36. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9. So it could be anywhere from 96 inches cubed. Remember, it's going to be cubed because anytime we're working in volume, it's going to be cubic inches. And then this one, I have a multiple of 10. So I quickly know I can do the whole numbers that I see times each other, and then at the end see how many multiples of 10 I'm working with. I have 4 times 4 times 1. 4 times 4 is 16 times 1 is still 16. And how many multiples of 10 was I dealing with? Just 1. So I can add my 1 0, and it's inches, and it would be cubed. So for a chickadee, the volume of the house could be anywhere from 96 cubic inches to 160 cubic inches. Our wood duck, it tells us that our wood duck's house is 10 by 18 on the floor, so that's the length and width. So we would have 10 times 18, and it could be anywhere from 10 to 24 inches. So on this side, I would do that times 10. On this side, I would have 10 times 18 times 24. Okay? Now, I know from quick math, let me put the 24 back up there, 24. I know from quick math that I have 2 powers of 10 or multiples of 10, so I can just add up the whole number parts that I see, and then in my final product, see how many multiples of 10 I was working with. So 1 times 18 is 18, times 1 is still 18. And how many multiples of 10 were we working with? Well, there's 1 0, 2 zeros, so 2 zeros. And it is inches, and it would be cubed. Okay, and then for my next one, times 18. Well, I can do quick math on that. 1 times 18 is 18. And we were dealing with 1 power of 10, so we have 180 for this part, times 24. Well, now I can just use a basic algorithm. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 8 is 32, so I would carry my 3. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. So now I'm going to work with the 2, which is the second number, so I need a placeholder 0 so that I can be under the second number in the tens place. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 8 is 16, so I would carry my 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus the 1 that I just carried would be 3. And then I add together. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. 7 plus 6 is 13, so I carry my 1. And 1 plus 3 is 4. So, for my wood duck, my birdhouse could be anywhere from 1,800 cubic inches to 4,320 cubic inches. Now, you will follow the same pattern and complete your box. And I will put your warm-up in Google Classroom. You'll complete your warm-up and turn that into the basket. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.